abrantie bi a young boy akoda ketua mo bonse a ememua jump ye hwiri sini konso di omo na butu no chese ye buna ni sa akoda wo maame di wa ko school atwa o school fees akoda wo maame di wa ko school atwa o school fees se ko school koko sua ade no onyonko no wa che ne na wo bro no na ebuja me pese me ma wo tie ade bi akoda na nkasa in an interview actually say wonu wanya hwie o de ti akoda no ti de akoda ni.
You are the victim. What exactly caused this festival?
The tree stone at me when I was looking for a place to sit so that I'll use the medicine on my eye. That's what happened.
So you were basically just looking for a place to sit?
Yes, it happened unexpectedly.
Okay. So but tell us, you're saying you didn't do anything to provoke?
No, I didn't do anything. I was just standing there. And they started throwing the stone.
What happened when they started throwing the stones?
I wasn't looking. When I turned, I saw my colleagues running, but I didn't know what was happening. So by the time I realized, the stone came to hit me.
So you're saying you didn't do anything to these particular students?
No, I didn't do anything to them.
What would you want to be done in this particular situation?
I want them to be arrested and anything that the government wants to do to them.
What's your full name?
My name is Apakakowi Fiajigbe.
Enti akoda no first of all o say ono in fact we hwa akoda no kra se bieburu nani nifa no won se ense de hu ade ye papa o issue nti akoda no se ono kra de wo ba wo pe ba bi agina kra de adure gu nani so de hu na ne se wo mo tutu bo na akoda ne ebo twidi ba ono kra onima de kra enti omo gi twidi basa no wodan nani na ti se ebo no nanim se ta enti onu kra de ebo no kra o gina ba bi de adure gu nani so no owi a wato ne nante so akonanim na so mba tusi ni so a yesi nso bo a o se ebo omo bura koda ifimfram na omo no amo ye no so na nkrofo so gina wo etwa video enti video no mo twa ye no nyame ayadom nyame a wo mpe bone no wa ya adom ama se wo hwe video na otumu so asomasi ni na obintinie a omo nyina omo video ni mu bomu nyina wo video nim enti sankoda no sesia no omu maame nom wo mu papa nom omu de omu ko school no sebi omu so omu ehunu maame ni papa odi sankoda no ko school no wo so omu ehunu di omu koda no ko ye omu twa omu school fees omu ko no di omu akọ ye no di enkoda no ye se so omu ko school ko ye no di omu atumi akọ ye obi ba enso no na we na video no beto abonte no na police force we ye nya mani sinti quickly na woni efre suku mpenifo se mumra metranse na CID maame donko eni omu kasae na kasa wo ka kire suku mpenifo no tie bi oni
that is your shirt they are wearing. So if somebody is wearing your shirt, that's why I wanted to start by saying, are you confirming that is your shirt? or your uniform. Somebody has worn your uniform to create such a scene or to conduct himself in such a manner. It is giving your school a bad name. So I'm sure you are concerned that is your school shirt. That's because I wanted you to confirm that is your school shirt. So if that is your school shirt and somebody has worn it, is attacking a fellow human being in such a manner, as a school, you should be concerned to find out who are the people behind that shirt wearing it. Also, to hand them over to the police. So I am mentioning now that I am giving you 24 hours to produce the people in that shirt who attacked the boy. And 24 hours starts now. Because as law enforcement, when incidents of this nature occur, and we have to investigate, we have to arrest, we have a number of ways in which we can make that arrest. But because this is a school environment, we are not going to adopt one of those means. That is why I'm giving you as school authorities that task to produce them. And if you fail to produce them, the means by which law enforcement employs to fish out suspects, we are going to adopt it. But because this is a school environment and other innocent students who are not part of the sports or were not part of that assault, because what we are seeing, it is not an act of indiscipline by students. It is a criminal act, which is clearly spelled out in our Criminal Offences Act. You understand? So if we are going to arrest people based on offences that are committed under the Criminal Offences Act, the police will not do what I've asked you to do to produce them. You will adopt means by which other people who are not concerned might be found wanting in it. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to storm this school with my name. Because if I was going to do it, everybody will be affected. So I'm giving you that opportunity in 24 hours to produce the people in your shirt. Hand them over to the police, or else you will come here. So now I'm going to make my statement. Are you ready? The Ghana Police Service has taken note of a disturbing video circulating on social media depicting acts of violence against a student of Owusu Obrachre Senior High Technical School by another school during the interzonal athletics competition held in Abuna Swedru. And as I've just mentioned, we are currently at the Swedru School of Business, and the people in the video have been identified as people wearing the shirts of Swedru School of Business. So the school has been tasked to produce those people for further investigations. The service views the incident with the utmost seriousness and unequivocally condemns the criminal acts seen in the video. A comprehensive review of the footage is underway, and efforts to identify everyone involved have been intensified. No person connected to these acts will be shielded from accountability. As I mentioned earlier, the school authorities have been given 24 hours to produce the students captured in the video to assist with the investigations. It is sad to note that the Ghana Police Service has recorded reports of similar violent incidents involving students in other educational institutions across the country. And I must mention that this morning I've just been informed that a student of Adisado College was also attacked violently last Friday by students of Agri Memorial School. And after I leave this place, I'm going to tackle that incident as well. Data from the Statistics Research and Monitoring Units of the Ghana Police Service indicates that in 2025, a total of 38 cases of student violence was recorded across the country, with the Upper East region recording 14 cases, the highest number nationwide. So far this year, 3 of such cases have been reported. The Swedru School of Business is one. The next is the Adisado School and Agri Memorial, which I'm going to identify and tackle as I've earlier mentioned. These figures underscore the urgent need for sustained collaboration between school authorities, parents, community leaders, and law enforcement to address and prevent further incidents. This is a worrying trend that cannot be allowed to continue. I wish to make it categorically clear that individuals involved in these acts of violence are of the age of criminal responsibility. Hence, when they are identified, they will be arrested and made to face the full rigors of the law. They are students, they are in school, but what they have done amounts to criminal acts. And when criminal acts are committed, they have to be dealt with according to the law. I therefore call on parents, guardians, teachers, school administrators, and the general public to work closely with the police to ensure responsible behavior from our young ones. School premises, school environments are intended to be safe places where students are supposed to be learning and being taught. And if they have to play and socialize, all of those things should be done in a friendly and a safe and a secure environment. These incidents cannot continue to occur on our various school campuses. So administrators, you have a huge responsibility to ensure that this incident is going to be the last that is going to occur within your school or any other school around our country. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yoholo, has directed regional, divisional, and district commanders nationwide to hold direct engagement with schools and help students appreciate the legal consequences of such conduct. Let me use this opportunity to admonish all young people to use peaceful means to resolve their differences and report to your teachers any situation that goes beyond you for the necessary redress. Don't take the law into your own hands, and note that there are consequences for every choice that you make. So I will advise that students should choose the right options when they have to tackle issues. So on this note, I'd like to bring my brief to an end, and I want to reiterate my charge to you that you have 24 hours to produce those students, because it's a matter of concern. My team is here, we are ready to move in and ensure that the people who attacked that students are brought to book. Thank you very much.
And that is the CID boss. Ono okoko PM ewo ho na chese otu na enimu tu a edi kire a teacher fo a enkoda na wo mu yes anipa bonfo sem no sa school no mu no mu free see a teacher fo no say hey emam 24 hours school yempase ye beba ho se ebia ye baba be chi esa na enkoda na nyina be pete because e tu a giant kroba bentwa na ade o beba ho ebe man koda ni nyina pete omo okwan a ye fa so chi nkrofo ati sei omo ye criminals enti o se teacher for no 24 hour ye ma omo na press conference man ye no won kran ha o okoye no school ni mu wa enti omo wie ya na headmaster fra teacher for ni nyina security for school nyina se koda we mu hwe na mo nchi omo mra zizi ya ko ya mfomo amma one here debate school no and quickly na teacher for no shase na ewura mpase toilet adwaye bebia wura bebia se so ya lucky doors e wo school windows nyina tutu bibiem na teachers for no shase headmaster no obie box we no obie box we nkro board trunk ne ade a twede amponyankopon adawoma mo chi ba ko no hye twa box omo yi no Tenyamia ya aduma ma ya chinkodai. But adie ba ko ana me hwen se maami a wodi sa akoda no ko sukuu ni mu no. Papa odi akoda o se entitiye no de wonya frifie ne odi ko sukuu. Enti wo hwa abofra yi a wono nani ba kokura afi na wodi aduro ka kura na nyamia ya na aduma tumi asa na yade na nka ebia waba be hwe nani. Na we na mu se ko china sabono. Usha kwa no bebe mpa. There's a more bunama he anke ka kitwe bi kran ke ya kanani. Eka danka koda nani ya say. Ni nyina ne se o yakọ inter schools. And there are some vagabonds in school no more. One more the inter school so mo ko no onko bobo or no onko too short put onko kwem nika onya hwe ono gangeria okwakoko. Omo ye be bon. Tinkoda ya nyamia ya aduma ya chi omu. I was here mom who found papa. Near making the public said the bay schools I hold one so bet to me afana afe almost all the years and dear mom. And not dear yard papa. But ye schools I hold one a janu and none. Schools I hold one young codana co. What be what? I say last me call school be muko PTA meeting. Mini obi na koy. Na papa na meni ne koy ne ba. Wo hwa akoda ne din a mo akoda we kura de. Enye say class room na teacher be bisa na how are you kura be so I'm fine. Kakasa kura be ne den. But in crofo ahodo so experience it me bie phone line say na me bie phone line be 5 minutes per. As the president in so di nkomo o say etumi kokoti. 5 minutes e bi nso wo experience wo ba ya bono ana say bi a wo so ko school no so akwa bo bi share that experience with me 5 minutes me man nche kura na fe ya tumi di nkomo fufuro hello na uko school ebi a wo ba ebi a wo tie me kura ai ebi a wo ba kura na kodi sa nyamra asem no of course it's to tell our trouble boss mo akwa chini. Sometimes you ask yourself, yankoda ye ni omuko school yankoda ye chira omwande yankoda ye imamu ntiti ye wo fiance no mo school we kwa the free SHS no mo koy. And the mommy phone be or what? As son say he doesn't will any responsibility to akora ban hwe ni free nti wonfa honkora. Akoto ne ba no twini school no mu a wawie ebi won so akoda no cheche adwenfi stubborn awa akoda no nti maame ne kwadi wo pentem kura ma akoda na ko school na nka hewaya akoda ne free eda obe free akoda no e free fie se o ko school na maame na to cross asondua ba wa wo no kura want to yanhwe no a teacher for na ebebre tell a teacher for aketua wo soro no teacher for mo wu a ketua nyankopo be ma mo no so pop asase so ade na je be den ba jinyame nti akoda ketua mo bo nsei ana se o hwa akoda n'anima Oma abu no fumfram. As a place that tally ni etel na noche na no suru odie. Akwara ne didie mu kura be din. Aye bi akokoko ni ade ade. Twedi ampo mfa mo bone nkyem wate. But I was saying, yet na yet so as a nanny a janum. Yen koda ye ni omuko school. Yen yo mukasachre. Yen yo mukasachre. Ayo. I was on me phone lines in 5 minutes and I say yen konko tie the finance minister and I say so the president of the republic and no more ewo Kempiski ni nyina ne se ye hwe ye economy won se nyame adoma na mede kan catch on Friday and a president a kind of state of the nation's address in parliament a be hunu senia wo man no ese ko 1 year down the lane obegi akonwa no sen watumi atoto no man die na ekọ die na eba be ko na afa yetumi ehunu biribia